Hi guys and gals. So, another collective. Wow, I'm really on a roll. Do you know what? I'm really enjoying doing them. And I've had a lot of people comment and say, oh, do you know what? I love it. Like, I love doing collective and stuff. So, I'm going to embrace this. I'm going to embrace this as a new layer to my posting style. But yeah, um, I'm kind of feeling like I want to mix up my collectives and what I do because there's so many things going on, especially in this Pisces season, with all the shifts and all the kind of closing out of cycles. I do want to touch upon whatever areas I can to help people in so many different ways. And I am taking inspiration from people that are commenting, that are messaging me and saying, this is happening, that's happening. Obviously, from my own experiences, like I'm taking inspiration. So if you do feel like there's something going on with you and you want to know a bit more, don't feel afraid to pop into my inbox, let me know, drop a comment, whatever, that kind of thing, because I will take ideas for these collectives. And for this particular one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dive into purpose because do you know what, right? I feel like I spend so much time talking about like closing out cycles, healing, that kind of thing. But a really important aspect to the journey, to a light worker's journey, to a starseed journey is purpose. And I feel like a lot of DFs are, spirit saying to me, entertaining purpose. Now, I'm going to see what happens because we've got a couple of groups that I channel for with this a lot, and I have a group that's kind of already established in the purpose and know what they're doing, and then there's a group that's kind of a bit of a non-mover. I don't want to say non-mover, but I mean they might know which direction they need to go in, but they might not necessarily have the necessary skills, tools, or there's something there's a puzzle piece missing, and it might be that they're not 100% sure, it might be that they don't feel like they're capable, like there's something. So these are the two groups. I'm gonna see which one comes out more, if not both, but I do feel like it's actually the latter group that I mentioned, like the ones that are needing to get a little bit of a kickstart on the purpose, or like the one that's gonna, I want to say a wand, so it's almost like a bit of fairy dust. They need a little bit of magic, they need maybe a little bit of guidance, because it's interesting because it's almost like these two groups, while they are in different places, they're both waiting for an activation of a sort. Like the first group that's in the purpose, it seems to be waiting on unlocking a new layer, whereas this latter group that I feel like is going to come through more, they seem to be waiting on whatever that missing puzzle piece is. So I'm going to just do some channeling for that. I'm just going to stretch my legs out because I'm starting to hurt there. Right, what's the messages? Oh gosh, I'm getting quite a lot. Okay, and there's some energy that needs to be moved here as well because I'm feeling the need to like do a little burp. Sorry. If anyone knows, when you move energy sometimes it does come out like that, as embarrassing as it can be. Let's see what else is going on. Right, okay, I'm hearing wisdom from spirit. So for some it may be about doing something to grow your wisdom in some way. It may be about, I'm hearing leaning into a course or leaning on the idea of a course. So it might be about going down the path of doing some kind of course. I feel like, for some it could be Reiki attunement, for others it could be just some kind of development course, because I don't feel like you necessarily need it for these people that I'm channeling for, but you might need it for confidence building, because we have got confidence is needed. I've also got grow your network as well. So what I'm going to say to some people that are thinking about starting up some kind of business, especially if it's a spiritual business or an online business or a community driven business, one thing that you really need to do before you do anything else is just start. Just start an Instagram page, just start a YouTube channel, just start TikTok, just start whatever it is that you're wanting to start. Just start and start posting. Build your community, build, network people, follow people that are doing the same thing that you're doing, or that want to, that you want to work with, or your target audience, and just talk. Just talk to people. You don't need to try and make money. You don't need to set up your business like right away. Just build your community. Build your community, build your friendship circle, get to know people. You might meet some soul family doing this, and you might, grow bonds, Spirit saying to me, with people that can help and encourage you and give you constructive criticism, or give you a review if they need, they could review your service. Like, just grow your community. And that's what one of the biggest kind of messages to take away from it all is: just start. Stop making excuses. Stop saying, oh, I can't do it until this happens, or I don't feel like I'm good enough yet. Just start. When I started doing tarot readings, I learned how to read tarot myself, taught myself, and then I was like, do you know what? I've never done a reading for anyone, so I'm going to make an Instagram and I'm going to advertise that I'm giving away 10 free readings. So I did that, and then I did the readings and I asked for feedback and reviews, and that's where I built from. And it's always, yes, of course I'm not making money at the beginning, that's fine, but you're building. And I feel like that's what Spirit's advising you guys to do. We've got manage money wisely in reverse, so that kind of backs up what I'm saying. Don't worry about jumping in and being self-employed or making money or making it successful straight away. Things take time. Things take time to grow. Also in reverse, we've got failure is just research, which that in itself is a really good mantra to have, because absolutely it's all experience. But the fact that it's in reverse, I feel like is Spirit saying you can't fail at it. You can't fail at it. If it's your purpose, you're not going to fail at it. And you've got to kind of have a trust in that, and kind of let go a little bit of the control mechanisms and how you're controlling it, and the fear related stuff as well. We've got unconventional career path. So this is for people probably who are more likely going down a spiritual route or something that's different. And I feel like what's coming off in the energy of this card is not necessarily shame, but maybe worried about perception of what people around you might think, or what your family might think. And Spirit's saying, for this, if that message resonates with you, spread your wings. Just do you. Just be individual, be unique, do you. Don't, people are always going to judge. People always have a judgy comment to make, and if they don't judge outright to your face, they do it in secret anyway. And you can't let reservations or worries about what people think stop you from doing something that you feel is part of your life path, because ultimately it's better than sitting on your ass and not doing anything. It's better than letting your fate and your destiny pass you by and not grabbing the bull by the horns. And that's what I would say more than anything to that one. We've got take a leap and then trust. Take a leap, then trust. Jump in. Exactly what's I've been saying from the start of this reading. Jump in, just start it. Just take a leap and then just know that it's coming. And if it doesn't, it's because it's not meant for you. And there's no harm in trying and failing. There's more harm in not trying and doing nothing. It's like, it reminds me of kind of me before I found my true purpose. And one thing I did was I did everything that you could think of. Like I tried so many different things that I like, career paths, shall we say, that I felt like I resonated with. I was interested in travel, so I wanted to do travel and tourism and study that. And I studied to be I worked in an office for a bit, and then I went into counselling and all of these, and I owned my own shop, and all these things didn't work out because it wasn't meant to work out, and I felt at times when they didn't work out for whatever reason like a bit of a failure. But ultimately, everything that I've learned from doing these varying different things has led me to be able to do what I'm doing now. It's all been strings to my bow. Like, you know, the counselling, it's helped me be an ethical tarot reader at times, and be empathetic with people and differing situations. Owning my own business has given me some business expertise. Like, there's so many ways you can look at it. So don't see it as a failure if it doesn't work out how you think it's going to work out. And then we've got those in need you. So it's your call. This is your call to action. And I do fully believe that this reading that I'm channeling now is specifically for people who resonate with light workers, star seeds, stuff that you're doing. Like the role that you will be doing will be helping people. It'll be from a spiritual perspective. It might be energy work, it might be Reiki, it might be tarot readings, it might be coaching, it might be yoga. These are all things that people need more of, like especially in the world that we live in now. And it's a reckless time that we're living in, and there's definitely more need for people that are going to spread love and high vibes. And if this reading resonates with you, then you're one of those people. That's all I've got for this reading, but I do hope you all enjoyed it, and I look forward to the next one.